everybody. Welcome to Wealthy Wednesdays. Hello, hello, hello. Morning, love. How are you? Thank you for sending me the message last Wednesday. I appreciate it. Let's see who else is on here. AJ914, how are you? Who else is on here? Come on, let's see. Where are you all tuning in from? What city? So put the city that you're tuning in from. So what city are you listening to Wealthy Wednesday? I'm just curious. Julio Cesar, hello. Aquines Perez, hello. Southgate in the house. Love it. All right, who else is on here? Ani DLG, Elsa 11, Mapu 27. Hello, hello, hello. I feel like I'm speaking a different language when I'm saying, hey, Queen B604. I love your Instagram stuff. Elsa, you're listening from Azusa. I love it. Great. What city? I'm posting this on Facebook because Facebook is sleeping. What city are you listening? What city are you listening to Wealthy Wednesdays? So what city are you tuning in from? What's up, Jaime? How are you? Tuning in. Hello, hello, hello. Omar, hello. Let's see who else is on here. I love Vivi. I love that. That's cute. What's up, Baba? What's up? By the way, your daughter is super cute from work. On my way from work. So you're sitting in traffic. How not fun is that? But how fun it is because you're now listening to Wealthy Wednesdays. Hey. All right. Thank you, Queen. Queen B604 says she loves my hair. That's what happens when I don't wash it. Just kidding. Thank you. I appreciate it. I absolutely appreciate it. Hello. What's up with, did I go live on Facebook? I'm not even sure if I'm on Facebook. So if you are on Facebook, let me know that you are on. Grateful. All right. Just posted a comment because I wanted to know. Hey, Vero, what's up? How are you? Mayflower82. How are you? Vero Star Blue. Literally 2 Veros just stepped in. Vero Passion Blooming, sorry. And then Vero Star Blue. Vero, I know her as Milkshake. So I got to get used to this Vero Passion and Blooming and doing all this stuff. All right, great. Well, let's get started. Welcome to Wealthy Wednesday, guys. I definitely, let's see here. I am very grateful, and I missed you guys last week. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, I was not able to jump on here, and so I definitely missed you guys. We had to cancel it. If you guys saw on our post, we actually ended up canceling Wealthy Wednesday last week, which made me really sad because I haven't missed I think this is probably the first one I've missed this year. And in all of the times, I think this is the second or third one max. So anyways, I definitely missed you guys. I look forward to Wealthy Wednesday. So yes, Federal switch accounts. But I'm here now and I'm very grateful. And I'm very grateful to jump on here and share my knowledge. So if it's your first time, post that it's your first time because I assume that everybody has been to Wealthy Wednesday, and that's not the case, right? We also have new people. So if it's your first time, please put on here that it's your first time. And hey, Piece of Cake by Angie, I haven't seen you in a while. So if it's your first time, post that it's your first time. If it's not your first time, welcome back. And I appreciate your attention in the next, hopefully, 20 minutes or so. And so today, yay, Vero, you switched it to milkshakes. I like that one. So I Love Vive is first time. First timer Elsa J11. Welcome. Welcome to Wealthy Wednesdays. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you, but hopefully it's not your last time. So my name is Eva Macias, and I'm a financial planner in the city of Whittier. So for those that this is your first time, welcome. And for those that don't know, now you know. Oh, hey, Thelma, here we go. Sorry, I was having some technical difficulties earlier. So I send weekly tips, and today's weekly tip happens to be, and it's a Wealthy Wednesday tip, to be able to support you. Sometimes it's the little things that make your wealth leak. As I was speaking to a previous appointment, and we completely reshifted her finances. And when I let her know that it was just a few little basic things she needed to do to be able to get her to be where she needs to be, and buying a home and setting up retirement accounts and doing all this stuff, she didn't think it was possible, but it literally is from minor adjustments like the tip of this week, which is to unsubscribe to unnecessary emails. Now, I get it. I send emails, but there is a difference. And there's a difference because your awareness and your brain, right? Wealth is a mindset ultimately, right? Wealth is created through so many different things, from money to time. For me, and this is just, for me, I really believe that, ayuda en español, hey. I really believe that wealth comes from time much more than it does from money. Because you can have a lot of money, but if you're dying and you have a lot more time, technically the person who has more time is wealthier, because they can ultimately create more money. So I share this with you because knowing that it's a combo of both. It's a combo of time and money. And I think it's missing an element of awareness. It's, where is your awareness going about your money? So this is why something so simple like unsubscribe to unnecessary emails, you're like, what does that have to do with wealth? Let me tell you something. I went to Bed Bath & Beyond, and I love them. I really do. I don't go there often, but when I do, they bombard me with emails. And it's crazy to me to I'm like, I just wanted to buy, the Soda Stream thing, the little fuzz. I just wanted to buy that. That's it. I don't want anything else. But it continues to an email here. And since I have multiple email accounts, right, because we want all the discounts, I get them on both. So I have to constantly unsubscribe. Or have you ever wondered, if you're on social media and you like something, before you know it, all these little boutiques, I'm speaking to women, right? All these little boutiques start sending you a bunch of stuff. You're like, oh my God, where did they get my information, right? Cookies in the system of computers and technology and all that stuff, which to me, that is a whole different language. So the goal of saying, I know there's stuff you love that you want to get emails. So for me, I like getting emails from people that inspire me. So I do get a lot of emails, but I want to get the emails from the Tony Robbins. I want to get the emails from, Carrie Green. I want to get the emails from Mel Robbins, right? My 54321 that has helped me so much in waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, as you guys see on my Instagram and stuff like that. So I share that with you is because I want to receive those emails. I want to receive the emails that are going to create my awareness to level myself up, not the emails that are going to get me to consume more. Mind you, yes, they all sell something, some sort of coaching program that's thousands of dollars, but the goal is to start shifting my awareness from being the consumer to now paying attention to where my energy is going. And I just recently learned this, which I thought was magical, and I hope this helps you as well, is start understanding that your awareness is equal to wealth. So ultimately, it's, if you were to treat your energy, right, your attention, your energy, like you would treat your money, which is to respect it, to appreciate it, you probably wouldn't spend so much time reading unnecessary emails that you don't need, that probably end up stressing you out the most, right? And I actually recently was doing some study and some work around identity theft, and also in putting your email to, sometimes you give them that email that you don't check, that you probably had from college, that you're like, oh, I have 10,000 unread emails, right? Don't do that. Just say no. And so I get it. It's kind of one of those things where you're like, but I really want to see if maybe, but whenever I have time, but we don't have time. That's our biggest excuse. We don't have time and we don't have money. So in that same, start thinking, I don't have time to read these unnecessary emails or to even receive them, because if I do, it's probably going to lure me into something that I don't want, like buying something I don't need. And so start paying attention to those habits. You're now, if you're an adult and you're on here, which hopefully all of you are adults, and I don't have any children watching, and if you are, pay attention to this stuff. But you now are having to reparent yourself. So even though you used to do it the way you used to do it, start doing it a little bit different and start seeing if you see different results. I know for me, as I've learned to level up in my way, right? Everybody levels up in different ways. As I've learned to level up, as I've learned to create wealth of time and wealth of where I want my energy to go, where I want my attention to go, it's actually helped me like 6-7 years ago not watch TV. Do I randomly watch TV? Of course I do. But if you ask me, oh, what show are you going to watch today? I'm like, I'm not going to watch a show. I'm going to come home. I'm going to do the necessary things that I need to do, whatever those are. Like I made dinner and like I have some laundry I want to do. And I have a few other things that I can definitely do. I can play with Marley. I'm doing that right now as I'm talking to you guys. So I don't, like, not having cable for me was a normal thing because I shifted my energy from that to saying, okay, now it's something new. And at that time, I was continuously and I'm constantly learning new techniques and new ways to create wealth. So for me, it was a lot more important to actually have more of my time. So not watching TV was okay. Not reading emails is okay. Not even if I receive something from like Bed Bath & Beyond, Victoria's Secret, or if you have kids like, I don't know, Baby Barn or whatever kids clothing stores are, right? Even Home Goods, as much as I love Home Goods, I don't pay attention to it because I don't want my energy, my time, or my curiosity to be like, oh, I don't need that, but it looked nice on my table, or oh, I don't need that, but oh, I could probably get it for this little section, right? Because that little 5-second rule that Mel Robbins talks about, it's that, oh, I don't need it to, oh, I'm going to buy it. And then before you know it, there's an Amazon package. So be mindful of those little things that tend to leak your wealth plan. I know obviously due to confidentiality, but I recently had someone who is I have a lot of them actually, not just one, but I recently have someone who really wants to focus on paying off debt. And they don't have a whole lot of consumer debt, but they have about $20,000 of consumer debt. And we're like, well, we can knock this out very quickly, probably in less than 3 years. And she's like, what? What do you mean 3 years? And I was showing her how it could be possible. And it was like something clicked. So a lot of the times we like to tempt ourselves. So it's important that you understand that you don't have to give your email to that one thing that, or not even one thing, the multiple stores that you probably go just to go. Like, I don't know if Target sends emails, but stores, right? It's really crazy that they do this. So it's normal. It's a new thing. Like, it's not a new thing. We all give our emails, right? It's no big deal. But it's really important that you start understanding why it's important for you to say no, because every time you say no, you're building your little willpower muscle in your subconscious mind to say it is okay for me to say no to something that can be so ordinary, right? Why? Because it doesn't fulfill or it doesn't create wealth in your environment. You know, a ton of unread emails does not create wealth. If I have more than 10,000 emails, like, that's just insane. That to me, subconsciously, it like creates anxiety for me, right? Now my husband can have 10,000 unread emails and that's perfectly okay, no big deal, right? But for me, it just doesn't do very well. Let me see what this message says. It says, is there a way to get rid of those unnecessary emails without going through each one, or do I need to go one by one? I go one by one. So, you know, Bed Bath & Beyond sends like 1 million, but I only unsubscribe to one, and usually I feel like it does its space. I'll tell you one thing, not only unnecessary emails, but oh, great, no problem. So it's been on your to-do. Create that time to do it. Please do so. And also, if you receive credit card debts, this is a little extra thing. Like, I'm going to throw Best Buy under the bus, and I don't have anything against them. I just saw a statement earlier today. Best Buy send out 5 pages of credit card statements to a consumer to show them their balance and how much they owe. Out of the 5, there was only 2 pages that were actually necessary for the consumer to read, which was, this is your balance, this is how much you owe, this is how much interest you paid for the year, these are your fees, and that was done in the first 2 pages. The last 3 pages, and they were full color pages, were bright ads saying 20% off of one single item or whatever it was, and 0% interest for the next 14 or 18 months. So they sent 3 full-page color pages. If you're in the printing, imagine it's like 25 cents to print each one of them. It's not cheap, but they're willing to do that because that might catch your eye. So it's the same thing with emails. Something will trigger. Remember, a lot of the majority, not a lot, but majority of your spending is just one of those things where it's emotional. If you're feeling shitty, you're going to go do something to not feel shitty or not to deal with the circumstances, because nobody likes to have uncomfortable conversations. So if you know you need to go talk to your spouse because your spouse pissed you off, I'm just putting that out there. I promise you I'm not mad at Remo or anything. You're probably going to, come here, Marty. You're probably going to avoid doing it. So you're going to go grocery shopping, or you're going to go somewhere else. Come here. Come here. Come here. Sorry, guys. So one of those things that, again, it's super important that you understand what is really happening to your money and where it's going. So Ayuda en Español said, I group them, unsubscribe, and then delete them. So whatever it is that you do, however it is that you do it, just do it. Because a lot of the times we say, oh yeah, I'm going to unsubscribe. Or another quick tip is also, so I have to actually do something really quickly, guys. Also, it's important that, gotta let Marley go. It's important that you guys also give yourself, like, say, today I'm only going to spend 30 minutes in unsubscribing to emails. Like, that's it. You don't have to spend all day. You're like, okay, today I'm going to just do 30 minutes. Even if it's not 30 minutes, and if it's like, I'm going to scroll through them, majority of us, I shouldn't even say you. If I have, let's just say, a little break in between, and I'm on Instagram, because that's usually what I do. I go to Instagram and I try to reply to as many messages as I possibly can. You most likely have 15 to 20 minutes throughout the day to just be unsubscribe and subscribe. Like, you can say, I'm going to do 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes during lunch, 5 minutes before dinner, or before, don't do it before you go to bed. So whatever it is, but just remind yourself that it is okay. You're going to be okay. And the quicker you get to this to do, the quicker you're going to be able to start shifting your money to go elsewhere. Because if the goal is not to become consumer, like, I get it. It is important for us to buy for the economy, but it is important for us to buy within our budget. And so that's what I want to make sure that you guys know, that I shop. I absolutely shop. It's important for us. Like, we need stuff, we need food, we need shampoo, conditioner, all that stuff. I buy the necessary items. And if I splurge, I got to make sure that I readjust my finances the next month to do that. And so I really highly encourage that these little tips, they may seem little, but it's those little things that we don't pay attention to that end up draining our budget. So again, I hope today it was super informative. And if you guys ever want to meet one-on-one, you guys can definitely go and make appointments on my website, evamacias.com. And if you're probably wondering when the next financial bootcamp is going to be, financial bootcamp is going to be June 11th, and we are taking in, it's limited to how many women can be in the room. And so I think it's the first 30 or 35 that register. So again, I don't know how many have registered already. If you've been thinking about joining the bootcamp, the next one is June 11th from 6:30 to 8:30. And I like posting testimonials about people because, like, I had a woman she's like, oh, I only spent about $600 a month. And when we did her financials, she spent $600 on other living expenses. She spends $2,300. And she was like, there's no way I spent that. I'm like, yep, based on results, your average is $2,300. She had just been lying to herself and didn't realize it. And she had an aha moment. So it's just, there's so many different things, right? And these are tiny little things you can do. The ultimate goal is to create wealth in a larger scale, but we got to start with basic fundamentals, which is budgets. And let me tell you something, it is rare for most people to want to talk about it because it's tedious, right? Well, my goal is to not make it tedious, make it fun, and show you the way, because I'm not going to just tell you, like, do this. For me, that's dumb. I'm going to actually show you the way that worked for me for me to be able to get out of my financial debt when I had to, and what supported me in a way that I can say got me from having, you know, tons of debt to no debt. So again, I highly encourage all of you to take it. And the next one is June 11th. If you guys want more details, well, let me know. And again, I'm very grateful. Somebody asked if I offer an online one. Yes, we are just finishing up our online one. I don't know when I'm going to have another online because I don't know, but I do know that the next in-person in the city of Whittier will be June 11th. So, and if you're like, I'm not going to wait until June, I'm just going to book an appointment with her, go to evamacias.com and you guys can definitely do that. So again, I hope that's something so simple. Maybe right after this, you guys can, it's 7:20, I'm gonna let you all go, and then in the next 10 minutes, you guys can unsubscribe to all the emails, and hopefully you don't unsubscribe to mine, because I think my goal, not I think, but my goal is to constantly create value to you guys, so that this way you win, ultimately. So again, thank you guys, I appreciate it, and hope to see you at the next Wealthy Wednesday, which is next Wednesday, if not the next boot camp. So bye guys, I appreciate you, have a great day.